All right, what's going on, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We had this one on the radar. This one was on my game plan to trade at market open, and man, it was beautiful. So let me tell you guys what's been going on with Tattooed Chef, ticker symbol TTCF, and why it was on my list, okay, and why I just made a ridiculous trade in a matter of minutes on TTCF, and how you could have done it as well, and how you could have joined me in the process. Okay, so before we do any of that, go ahead and hit the like button. That would really help me out a lot, and we'll go ahead and get right into today's video. So yesterday, okay, TTCF was on my watch list. I really like this one a lot. I like it more than Beyond Meat, right? So this is the one I prefer investing in and messing around with over Beyond. But Beyond has tanked, okay? Beyond has been dropping massively, especially around earnings, okay? So you were kind of predicting, it was kind of seeming like, all right, well, they're in the same industry. They're most likely going to have, not great earnings, okay? Well, what happened was some really interesting stuff. So TTCF originally was supposed to report earnings before, okay, and then they switched and did like an SEC filing and wanted to and pushed it back like 2 weeks, okay, to the 16th. All right. So when they did that, I was really shocked, and that was like really confusing and wild, right? Then yesterday around like 3 p.m. or so, somehow, because the earnings was supposed to happen after market was closed, so like in aftermarket hours, and somehow the earnings data leaked. Okay, and so basically investors were able to look at the earnings data, and they missed on a couple key areas. All right, so they missed on a couple key areas, and when things like that tend to happen, you can see stocks sell off on their earnings report. Okay, well, this came out before it was supposed to happen, so people were like, oh well, TTCF, their earnings are bad, they missed, I need to sell it now because tomorrow it's going to tank because everybody else thinks that it's going to drop because they're going to it'll have bad earnings, and they think that they're ahead of the pace, ahead of the page. Okay, so really risky there. Thinking. So people were trying to get ahead of it. Okay, that's when that massive sell-off happened. But if you notice, it started to recover pretty quickly. And what really caught my attention was, a lot of Reddit users, like a lot of people on Reddit, okay, and a lot of these retail trading communities, they were looking through it and they saw some things that they liked in the earnings report, okay? And there's been a lot of people and, a little bit of a community behind TTCF. It's a relatively low cap stock, so I think it's like a $1 billion something cap stock. So when it comes the market cap is not that big, okay? So if someone throws $100 million, $10 million at this in a day, you can see a pretty significant move in the price. All right, so anyways, back to it. Stock fell, started to recover, okay? People started to get this bullish sentiment, and then it became hyped up, and all the talk was after market was, did you see what happened with TTCF and yada yada yada? What does that do? That brings more attention to retail traders, and these retail traders and this retail community is bullish on TTCF. So I had a really strong opinion that we were going to break out. Okay, and another thing, we had a bullish technical analysis that gave us signs of a breakout. So if you look from right here, this red trend line is going down. So we have a low, okay, and then we make lower lows. All right, so low here, and then we go lower and lower. We're making lower lows. All right, if you look at the RSI on this moment, we're actually at our lowest point here, and we're consistently making higher lows. All right, so we made higher lows up to this point, and I said, man, this is some pretty strong bullish divergence right here. It's pretty long. It's been in effect for a long time. I think we could see a pop on it. So not only did we have 1 hour bullish divergence, we had all this basically volume. I'll put it as simple as that, volume. Okay, if you can look here on the volume today is insane, and the volume last hour yesterday at 2 p.m. to like 4 was insane. All right, so this initially caught my interest, and then when people started buying back in, and then you see the massive insane volume for today, how high it was. it was a really, really good sign for me, a bullish indicator. Okay, so we're gonna look at the options trades that you could have done on it, and it's currently in the process of a bull flag breakout. I'll go over that as well. Okay, and I'll give you guys a sneak peek at the Options Trading Tycoons Discord and the call outs I had on it. Okay, so we got the leak. I was looking at it after hours, and this is where I looked at it and charted it and made my video. Okay, it pulled back a little bit, and you know, I charted all this up, and I said, man, this is going to be real interesting. Okay, so this was that red bullish downtrend line. Don't pay too much attention to this. What we have here is the after hour lows. So I was looking to play puts. If it broke below here, we could sell off massively more. Okay. So I was looking for that. That would be my entry right here below 15.15, these pre-market lows. We had our after hours highs. That was right here. It's in blue. Blue is typically my breakout level line. So if we get above here, I think that we're bullish and we're in a bullish breakout. And then I'm going to show you guys my bullish price targets. So the first bullish price target where we could have met resistance and fell at was at 17.23. That was our previous day highs. Okay. And then we have right here, we have our 5-day, 5-minute chart highs. That's the chart that I'm on right now. Okay. And it was, today's a new day. So previously, you know, the day before, it showed the 17.99 highs. So, you know, these were good take profit zones right here. And then the stock pulled back. Okay. We found support here. I always like to draw a little dotted line as a support and resistance in between my bullish price targets. Okay. Just as a, like an added, you know, layer of depth. Okay. So also currently, if you look, we kind of are having a bull flag breakout. So we had this big run up. Okay. Then the stock falls and consolidates a little bit. All right. And what you want is for the candlesticks to open and close above this trend line and stay above this trend line. But right here, it's breaking out. We could retest. And if we bounce off of here and stay bullish, that would be a bull flag breakout. Or if these things, you know, turn green somehow or something and we stay above, then it would be a bull flag breakout. Okay. So that's just something, you know, I'm looking at right now, possibly for a re-entry. Okay, and then your projected move off of that, you would duplicate this drawing, and then you would put it at the low point that it hit on the bull flag. So that little low point, and you know, TTCF could go up to 2066 today. You know, if we end up having a bullish breakout, okay, out of this bull flag. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. And here, I'll go ahead and give you guys a little sneak peek now, right? Okay. So this is what it's like in the Discord. This is one of the things that you can see. We'll go ahead and search TTCF. All right. So the way it works is you have the thing, you have the different channels. Okay. The Circle of Opulence is like the main chat room, right? You can go and type in any stock ticker symbol and you can see the updates on them. So today, right before I recorded the video, I said original TTCF callouts near 200%. Just checked on them. At one point, they were worth 210 each, which is like 600%. And I was just talking about how my trailing stop loss got triggered. Definitely could have got some more out to play, but you got to learn to live with your game plan, and anything extra is just that extra. You know, of course, it could have been a lot of money if I would have been able to sell for 400 to 500%, but at the end of the day, I'm super pleased with my trade. And no matter what, my options trade did way more than anybody's stock swing trade or perfect day trade for today. So if you guys can see here at 9:36, okay, so about 6 minutes into the market open. So as you can see here, this is the 9:30 red candlestick, 9:35, and right around here in the first couple minutes of this candlestick, I bought in. We went past my breakout zone. We hit my first bullish price target. Okay, I set a trailing stop loss, came down, you know, then we ran back up. Okay, and then this right here is where my trailing stop loss got triggered. Okay, we ended up wicking down to this thing right here, and I got stopped out on my play. Shit, actually, sorry, been had it on the wrong screen right now. But all right, so sorry, I forgot I was had it on the Discord screen. Anyways, so yeah, so I was just giving some updates. Okay, so this is a sneak peek. So this is everything we said about TTCF today. This is my original call out. Okay, yeah, so I bought them at 45. I was just updating people what I hopped in. TTCF raging, TTCF at 100%, and then TTCF stopped out at 80. Okay, original price was 45, so 100% would have been 90. So I almost got 100% on those, and like I said, it was just because of this wick. So you know, it is good to have a trailing stop loss on to that way you can go ahead and try to maximize your profit, you know, and get more profit if the play runs further up. Okay, for instance, if I would have sold at my bullish price target, you know, my first bullish price target, okay, I would have sold right around here, or I would have sold right around here, you know, and I would have missed out on this play. So I was trying to catch this big run up right here. Okay, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that. We did, you know, wick down here, and my trailing stop loss got triggered. But you know, that's okay. I still caught this, you know, quick rough pop, and as you guys can see, I entered the trade at 9:36, and then I was stopped out for nearly 100% at 9:49. That's 13 minutes, almost doubled my money. Very happy with that. And now I'm not chasing it. I'm just looking for a re-entry. Okay. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? If you want to join the Option Tycoons Discord, you can use code Zachly, like the channel name, ZachlyTrades, and you can get a discount on your membership below.